Good afternoon, race fans, and welcome here to our 21st race of the third season of the DRL Red Bull GT Series. After today, we have 2 more races left to go until we crown our Season 3 champion. Zachary Fitzwater on the pole position comes into this race situated 12th in the points, dropped 6 spots after last week's race at Daytona. Alongside of him is J Ard, who dropped 3 spots down to 17th in the points table. J Johnson, the highest of the rookies in row number 2. He cannot win the championship. He's only 39th in the points table. And he's alongside of Kyler Anderson, who comes in this race as your point leader. With the rest of the starting grid for today's race here at Loudon, New Hampshire. Let's get these cars rolling off. Getting set for 45 laps of racing here at the Magic Mile. Kyler Anderson's the points leader by 13 points over T Noguera. E Aurora is the rookie points leader, third in the standings. Actually, let me turn on the light. That's the light I was looking for. E Aurora third in the standings, 22 points back. 33 back is Sebastian Palmer, who is fourth. Carlos Rodriguez, 40 points back in fifth. Samadoskin, 42 back in 6th. Kasumi Takashi, 44 back in 7th. Bradley Reim dropped 5 spots down to 8th in the standings, 48 points back. And then tied for 9th is W Parrish and T Mauser. W Parrish has a win, where T Mauser does not. Getting set for our third to final race of the season. And the green flag's out. We're racing here at New Hampshire. J Johnson going to try to make it 3 wide on the inside of Fitzwater and J Ard. This is where we had the Diva finale not that long ago for that series.
Hello.
Hey, Steve-O. J Johnson will lead the first lap of the race. J Johnson, J Johnson cannot win the championship, currently 39th in the points.
Yeah, we tried to ask a cop for a ride back to the house, but he was just real rude to us. He just looked at us and was like, "What do y'all want?" Then he was going like this to us. Like, "Go on, get away from the car." And I was like, "Mr. Mick, Officer Mick, rude pants."
Burke Packett has now gotten to the second position in the 60.
There's a honey bun. Yeah.
Burke Packett turns into this race 24th in the points.
Hamburger while I was at hamburgers! Thank you. Now do I turn mine to the man?
For J Johnson, his goal is to just try to find victory lane as many times as he possibly can in his part-time rookie schedule.
Yeah, in my pocket. Yeah, that's alright. Why do you think I turned my reach into my pocket right now so you can get your is it still?
Of course, we have the Michigan race coming up on Wednesday for the Oreo Cup Series at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Part of our motorsports calendar we got coming up this week.
I need to open that front down here. Oh, here's some scissors.
Hope you'll tune in for that race.
Oh yeah, we did. I mean, I just tear it apart. I don't want to use my teeth because that's plastic. It'll cut my teeth.
Actually, no, we're at
Teeth and guns, actually.
no, we're at South Boston. I'm sorry, we're at South Boston for the Oreo Cup Series. I'm sorry. It's been a long season, okay, folks. Just bear with me. Kyle Langland now in second. Got around Brooke Packen in third, who's now in third. J Ard fourth. Reagan Whitlock now in fifth. Tyler Anderson sixth. Seventh is Zachary Fitzwater. Kaiser eighth. There's the gal who's trying to run down Kyler Anderson for the points lead. Tatiana Noguera ninth, and Annie Crenshaw is 10th. And Kyle Langland just took the lead from Jared Johnson. Kyle Langland comes into this race looking at my points here. Kyle Langland 30th in the standings. Mathematically eliminated from having any chances of winning the championship, but would like to get his second win on the season to finish what has been a struggling season for him.
Talking to myself.
I know.
Yeah, like this is no time to turn chicken.
We did race here last season at Loudon. So this is our second season in a row we've raced at Loudon. And the defending winner of this race is actually in this field. That would be Cody Smart, who drove the number 16 machine, which is now driven by Jackson Harrison. As we look at the rear of the field, there's Ricky Cervantes. Hold up, do we have a car out of the race? We do have a car out of the race. That would be Courtney Lynn. The engine let go on that number 12 Jaguar. Courtney Lynn, who's having a miserable season, already done for the day. Courtney Lynn came in this race 15th in points. That will definitely take her out of contention for the championship with 2 races remaining. She needed a solid day to stay in championship contention. Unfortunately, that is not going to be the case for that 12 team, so tough break for her. And she'll look to finish off the season next. She'll look to finish off the last two races of the season next week at Rockingham, North Carolina, which the Oreo Cup Series just recently went to last week. And then the season finale at Phoenix. But funny thing is, the race at Phoenix, that's the same weekend we have All-Star Race Weekend for the Oreo Cup Series. Mm-hmm. Kyle Langland just needs to be patient and drive a very smart race here in the Oreo Cup Series. Or not in the Oreo Cup Series, excuse me, in this race, I'm sorry.
First.
Next race at Rockingham, North Carolina. Our final East Coast race will be at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Then finale at Phoenix will be at 4 Eastern. Hope you'll tune in for those races coming up, as we will close the season for the third season of the Red Bull GT Series. Details for Season 4 will be in the DRL Discord during the off-season, which I'll have the schedule and everything out to you all. And where our third annual Red Bull Rookie Showcase will be at. And hopefully we will not have to do any replacement signups for for this series. I do not want to go 4 for 4 in replacement signups. As Kyle Langland currently still your race leader. Matty Crenshaw about to go. Actually, Matty Crenshaw is getting closer and closer to being put a lap down. Ricky Cervantes back here at the rear of the field. Ingrid Pollard. Rookie Anthony Pinelli. Josh Harmon. Sebastian Palmer. There's Jackson Harrison. That's the car that Cody Smart won last season. That's probably where Annie Crenshaw will go to next season, that 16 Castrol GTX Ford Mustang. Jazz Farmer, Carlos Rodriguez, Van Dyke, Bradley Ream. This is not what he needs for his championship hopes. As remember, 47 points is the most you could gain or lose in one race. And Bradley Ream is technically could be out of the hunt as far as the championship battle is concerned. And I know we're going to be talking about the championship battle, but we also need to discuss about the Rookie of the Year situation. So that will be something else we'll need to keep our eyes on. Addison Peterson, the now outgoing champion. There's Takashi there. There's Elaine Aurora, third in the points and the rookie points leader. The good news for her, the guy that was trying to run her down for the rookie points leader, running in 36, Sebastian Palmer. We're just past the halfway point of this race. Needs to start getting herself back into championship contention. Kyle Langland has a 7.2-second lead on Jared Johnson. Ever since he got around Jared Johnson, he's been extending that lead. While Kyle Langland currently leads, we're going to step away for commercial break as I'm going to get some ice in my cup. We'll be back for more Red Bull GT Series racing from Loudon right after this. Don't go anywhere, folks. Welcome back to the DRL Red Bull GT Series race here at Loudon, New Hampshire. As we're coming to 15 laps of racing to go here in at the Magic Mile. The Individual is here at Loudon, New Hampshire, ready for the third to final race of the GT season.
Thank you, Ben. You're welcome.
Last thing Kyle Langland does not want to see is a caution. That would really shake up the running order of this race.
Well, we're gonna snag the TV at 8 o'clock tonight for the Packers game, okay?
Okay.
So until then, it's all yours.
Alrighty. I know.
What did you get? Oh, you went to Arby's.
Tonight for the game.
Okay.
I'll bring snacks tonight for the game.
Yeah.
What do we want? I think it's the
Oh,
buffalo
hang on.
good.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to talk to my house manager about something. Anyway, you haven't missed much of Kyle Langland just thrashing the field in what we call dominant fashion. Of course, Kyle Langland not eligible for the championship, unfortunately, but he's going to do his best to finish what has been a very struggling season for the second-year driver at a World NOS Racing. He will be back in the series next season. As I just got a ping from somebody on Discord. Oh, there you go. And I just got I got pinged from Tom97, which is Martinez. As we're coming up to 10 laps of racing to go, I want to remind everybody this copyrighted broadcast is presented by the authority of the DRL and W Hedgehog TV for the private use of our audience. Any reproduction or rebroadcast or retransmission without the express written consent of the DRL and W Hedgehog TV is strictly prohibited. Blue Hedgehog TV fans want to thank you for your continued support of the Red Bull GT series. I hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Listen, come on, let me show you around.
Sure. Just sit around.
Kyle Langland just continuing to dominate. Now Luis Hernandez now in the second position. Jared Johnson third, Kyler Anderson fourth, Andy Crenshaw fifth, Sean Art, Brooke Packett, Logan Williams, Emma Kaiser, and Jesse Art will complete your top 10. Jared Johnson and Kyle Langland have been our leaders of this race. As of now, Kyler Anderson would keep the points lead, though. Tatiana's 13th. Kyle Langland about to put Matty Crenshaw 1 lap down. So we're down to 5 laps of racing to go in this race. As Kyle Langland has walked away and thrashing everybody, as we're going to be at 3 laps of racing to go here at the here on the Red Bull GT Series. Down to 3 to go, as Langland's almost got a half a track lead. He's about to put Ricky Cervantes, Carlos Rodriguez and company a lap down. And what has been a dominant butt kicking he's given to the entire field. Down to 2 laps of racing to go. Next week we head to the track where the Oreo Cup Series ran. That would be Rockingham, North Carolina. As the white flag's out, 1 more lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Kyle Langland rounds through 3 and 4. Kyle Langland will pick up his second career DRL Red Bull GT Series win, winning here at Loudon, New Hampshire. I could have moved that for you. Standings are now official. I'm gonna wait till it goes official. Didn't have any cautions, now it's official. Luis Hernandez will get second. Kyler Anderson will get third. Sean Art 4th. J Ard Johnson 5th. Logan Williams 6th. Andy Crenshaw 7th. Rick Packett 8th. And Kaiser 9th. And Jesse Art complete the top 10. Top 15 were completed by Will Parrish, the husband and wife duo of Zachary and Henrietta Fitzwater, Reagan Whitlock, and Cody Goforth. Your top 15. Look on down to the remainder of the finishing results. A lot of drivers who came in running well in points could be facing need a win and need Kyler Anderson to have troubles. Especially Sebastian Palmer, 37th last car on the lead lap. Pollard, Cervantes, Rodriguez, and Matty Crenshaw were all 1 lap down, and Courtney Lynn was the only driver who finished out of the race due to a mechanical failure in the early stages of this race. But that's going to do it from Loudon, New Hampshire for the 3rd to last race of the Red Bull GT Series season. If you enjoyed today's race from here at Loudon, be sure to give this video a like, subscribe to become part of the PCS Race crew today. We showed your full finish results, your point standings, and rookie points will be down in the description heading into next week at Rockingham, North Carolina. We'll see you guys later this week for the Oreo Cup Series race weekend from South Boston. Hope you'll tune in for that. We will have Gargone qualifying at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and then 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the final race of the first half of the regular season for the Oreo Cup Series, before we have All-Star Race Weekend from Charlotte next week. So hope you'll tune in for that. Until then, I've been Devo signing off. We'll see you guys next time. You've been watching another broadcast of the DRL Red Bull GT Series on the BCS Race Sports and Gaming channel. Celebrating 15 years as the best center racing around the world since 2017.